Everybody, everywhere, welcome to haunt season, man. Virtual haunt season is on the air. We are here, Planet Coaster. Uh, and this is one of the cool things about Planet Coaster as we are here in Halloween Town is it allows you to see the thoughts of the guests. We are walking in out of Planet Coaster's Halloween Town. The crowd is ready. That's one one thing that is very cool about Planet Coaster is it'll allow us to read the crowd's minds. So that's one thing to keep track of. The other thing to kind of keep track of as well is the fact that these rides are written are kind of all designed as dark rides, but we're kind in the way of scoring them. We will keep track of the different. Am I totally rambling here? We will keep track each week on our leaderboards of real and non and virtual haunts here. But as he has really just kind of walked around and given us a pretty decent lap. He's not too happy about the line at Serpentine, which is this huge roller coaster, saying that it looks very big, and rightfully so. So let's get in line with someone who is. Alan is about to get on Serpentine. Again, Halloween Town is not the biggest. Not the biggest Halloween park we will do on Planet Coaster by any means. And we're only doing haunts and scare zones. So Halloween Town doesn't really have a scare zone per se. But it does have a general vibe to it, which is what we will give to haunts throughout, whether or not they are just one or several different zones. So here we go on Serpentine. And getting some big time airtime. Whoa. Through like some creepy trees here. Oh, and through some more trees. This coaster is very long, over the top of some of the creepy trees now, and right next to a coffin. Man, Man, we are way close to it now. Here we are. I think it's way close to the ground. And he was very happy with Serpentine. So there you go. Happy with the queue, how fast the queue went. Serpentine comes right next to the Sizzler or whatever you want to call that spinner ride, and it also comes right next to another roller coaster that is widely possible that we can walk down the area in which it is. She is saying this place is beautiful. The best way it can be described right here. I mean, this Halloween town, it just looks like a Halloween fair, a Halloween montage. Huge first aid station, which is kind of wild. Food booth is part of that castle with the rotating witch. The creepy tree. Look at the tree. Wild. As we walk down here and her kind of retracing her steps, we come to the roller coaster. The Dread Fort. And Rudy Valley is getting lots of room to walk around. When I got through the park entrance, I expected Dread Fort to cost more. So you can see kind of his needs of where he is at. He's getting a little, his energy is draining. He's getting a little hungry. May need to go to the bathroom soon. But other than that, he seems very happy, and we're getting ready to ride Dread Fort with him. Everybody seems insanely pleased with the general aesthetic, the zones, the theme, the look, all of that. Everybody seems very happy with it. Here we go with Dread Fort. Well, the decorations are pretty awesome. Whoa. 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 Through castle dungeons. Holy smokes. This ride was awesome. Going through a castle. That was great. And they're saying that the queue went by really fast and everything else, but that ride was pretty awesome, man. So walking by Dread Fort. And here's our first upset guest talking about how the place is filthy and they need to hire some janitors. That's interesting. And there's trash on the ground there. You can see trash on the ground. There's more trash. Wow, this path is filthy. That is interesting. I've never noticed trash on the ground like this before. So I would say that is a valid complaint. Is over in this area, the trash situation, like the park feels very neglected. Coming over here towards the Big 8, which is the go-karts. If you go the other direction, eventually you're going to come to the one haunt that this place offers, and that is House of Horror. So House of Horror, the one haunt. Waiting. And here comes our ticket. Now, even though this is a dark ride, just imagine it like a Roblox walkthrough POV. And here we are underneath the house. Like it almost looks like a boathouse. And a weird looking alien thing is outside it. And a huge Resident Evil fish. Like that's the best I could describe that thing, Resident Evil. Now we're into like a parlor lounge, and there's more sleeping mold monsters and a witch doing magic. And we'll call these things like the glow eyes. With all these ropes stalking us now through the woods. Damn, there's the Resident Evil fish again. That is impressive. Now a dragon? That looks like a cross between Frosty and Jason. That is a cross between a skeleton and Freddy Krueger. And now skeleton, Frosty, and a medieval knight. The dragon biting down again, flapping his wings. Kind of wild. Now we're outside another house. These moans and wails and cries in the sound design are terrifying. Another skeleton medieval knight with the hat. Another glowing eye with the ropes. And we are out. Overall, man, I thought that house was pretty... House of Horror was pretty decent. I am going to give it like a 7. I thought it could have been way worse. And I thought that it was pretty good. The sky is moderately happy as we walk back up to the front of Halloween Town to get a look, just a little bit more looking at some of the aesthetic of this park before we say goodbye from Halloween Town. The general aesthetic of the park, I'm going to give a 6 to. The Halloween sections like this right here look really cool, but there are several sections of the park that are not really decorated at all. The crowd was genuinely happy, but seeing trash in the street was something I'd never seen before. And with that, we will say goodbye from Halloween Town, man. Halloween Town, though, was a great park. We will link the game in the show notes. Thank you for either watching on our Haunt Season 2022 playlist or listening on Horrific Network or the Haunt Season podcasting channel. Both are available for you guys whenever you want it. And yeah, tonight was a lot of fun. I got to say, I think that overall, this episode and all the virtual haunt episodes that go live this week are all haunt season. I'm thrilled to have, Roblox and Planet Coaster as part of haunt season 2022, man. So again, thanks for watching. Stay spooky, and we'll see you on the next haunt season episode.